Despite already massive losses and several pockets of encircled troops in the Dobropilya salient, the Russians are trying to salvage the Pokrovsk disaster in the only way they know how, by deploying even more infantry and making it bigger. Ukrainian forces unleashed the full power of their long-range strike arsenal in a coordinated campaign to dismantle Russia's Pokrovsk offensive before they can reorganize and regroup. Destroying one Russian base after another, as well as troop concentrations and supply routes, they shattered the enemy's buildup, paving the way for Ukrainian infantry to advance. Another video shows Ukrainian fighter jets dropping 2 high-precision bombs, obliterating a building used both as a command post and a troop assembly area, killing everyone inside. Near Uspanivka, a Su-27 was led by drone reconnaissance and targeted stormtroopers preparing for an attack with JDAM bombs, wiping them out in an instant. To break the final will of the Russian 51st Combined Arms Army, Ukrainian long-range strike units are going to work, combining the efforts of HIMARS, artillery, drones, and aviation to eliminate all reserves the Russians bring into the area. One video shows a Russian motorcycle assault group trying to gather under tree cover near a road. But seconds later, HIMARS fire reduces them to burning wreckage. South of Pokrovsk, a Ukrainian counter-battery strike destroyed a D-30 howitzer and its ammunition stockpile. 20 kilometers deeper, a BM-27 Uragan MLRS, trying to change positions, was tracked and obliterated by a Ukrainian drone strike. Further north in Udachna, another wave of JDAM strikes eliminated 2 Russian groups massing for a push. Another proof that Ukrainian aviation is relentlessly hunting Russian buildup sites. The desperate situation has forced Russians to push artillery forward much further in hopes of disrupting Ukrainian logistics and reinforcements coming in. But this overextension has proven catastrophic yet again. Russian attempts to rely on air support also backfired, south of Pokrovsk, when an Mi-8 helicopter tried to deliver supplies to ground units, but was intercepted by Ukrainian FPV drones. One drone slammed into the external fuel tank, engulfing the machine in mid-air. A second Ukrainian drone confirmed the crash site, showing the burning wreck and the lack of survivors, with Russians claiming at least some of the crew managed to survive. East of Pokrovsk, drone surveillance caught a truck delivering shells to an artillery position. A HIMARS rocket struck precisely as the ammunition was unloaded to maximize damage, causing a massive secondary detonation that annihilated the crew, the truck, and the artillery system. A MiG-29 strike with an AASM hammer bomb demolished a dam used by the Russians as a direct assault route. The blast destroyed the roadway and water poured across the area, cutting off the southern approach to Myrolyubivka. With one strike, Ukraine not only halted a possible Russian advance, but reshaped the terrain to its defensive advantage, as the area now turns into a marshland river. This marked the first confirmed case of an FPV drone striking a flying Russian helicopter, and it shows how desperate the situation for Russian logistics is becoming if they are ready to risk expensive helicopters to deliver supplies to the front. Russian logistics routes and attack paths are also systematically dismantled by the Ukrainian army. Overall, Ukraine's strike campaign shows that Russia has no way out of the Pokrovsk disaster. The hope of Russian commanders to escape the unsuccessful Dobropilya breakthrough attempt by overwhelming Ukrainians with mass assaults and diverting attention is being crushed by Ukraine's well-integrated strike defense network.
Another video shows how Ukrainian drones target Russian soldiers forced into assaults on crutches, as survivors and wounded alike are being thrown into battle. This highlights how Russian commanders don't have enough healthy soldiers to send forward, warning signs that the Russian Pokrovsk offensive is in the final moments before reaching its breaking point. Every Russian movement, whether by infantry, artillery, or helicopters, is tracked, targeted, and destroyed before it can reach the battlefield effectively, as Pokrovsk's defenders deny Russia the chance to mount any proper offensive. The result is a battlefield where every Russian effort ends in ruins, and every new assault only deepens the catastrophe.